We have 5 minutes left. So I'm going to go back to each of you. And Eric, I'm going to start with you first. Give a takeaway to this group about what they ought to think about to later this afternoon or tomorrow and react to or act on.
Yeah, I would just think about what are the conversations as board members that you're going to have with your executives, right? I would say to establish that trust. We talked, Heather brought it up, kind of a little bit of a disconnect at times. So how do you get there? And that to me, that I've always seen incredibly valuable is laying the foundation of trust, showing that you care about them. Part of that caring is asking the right questions. Hey, what are we doing for you? Is it for security, safety, for not just you, but for everybody in this company? Do you feel it's at the appropriate level? What are we doing when, your associates and your executives travel overseas? Or do we have, anyone that can react really quickly in country that can help you outside of just a regional team member who, may or may not answer the phone when something happens? So I think just having those conversations that are very candid and transparent and really are based on trust of, hey, we really do care about you, your family, and their health and welfare. And I think that just having that approach would be the one of the key takeaways that I would offer up, because I think that would open the door to a wider discussion of these are, yeah, you know what? I don't feel comfortable when I travel and my family is left behind at home and I'm not there in the evening. Maybe we can do some things to help out by putting cameras on the house and remotely guarding them during periods of darkness, so forth. These are just some of the examples that I would kind of put out there to make them feel a little bit more comfortable, and then show your value proposition of what you're bringing as a board member, and they go, you know what, I think that person does care about me. It's not just always about my numbers, even though the numbers matter.
Heather, let me turn to you, ask the same question. What's the one action you'd like board members listening to this to take this afternoon or tomorrow?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I think to me, a big takeaway is that great leadership just fundamentally looks different today than it did 10 years ago. And as knowledge and experience will continue to be increasingly commoditized, as you're thinking about leadership, whether it's succession planning or developing your current leaders, I would encourage you all to be thinking about the qualities of adaptability, self-awareness, and relatability as you're helping your leaders continue to grow, evolve, and get ready for the next generation.
Great, thanks for that. And Nichole, same question to you.
Yes. I think a lot of this is resilience through preparation. The common thread, I think, in all of these practices is just the preparation, the foresight, dedicating the time to it so that you are ahead. We know boards can't predict every crisis, but preparing for the possibility and incorporating that into your agenda year round is something that really is a best practice, and it really is necessary in today's environment, so that in doing this, when something does happen or you do have a sudden CEO departure, the response is for your company is swift, it's calm, it's effective, and you're really following a playbook rather than acting in an ad hoc manner. So that really preserves the business continuity and the resilience of the company overall.
Heather, Eric, Nichole, thanks for joining us today. Great conversation. Learned a lot. Hopefully put a bunch of that in use this afternoon or tomorrow. Thanks.